since the last time we've played this, the descriptions are better now. Several of them, yeah. Anyway, I helped Viral fix up some of the descriptions, and they've also added some new, I think a couple new bosses, and probably some other, wait, well, let's see what what it says here. Let's see, that, yeah, that's the, 3 new monsters, and then, yeah, the enemy bullet colors changed after, I kept complaining about, like, the dark bullets on the dark background, so we'll see how that, looks. Spike attack show a warning zone before they strike. Okay, so maybe that was the, answer they decided to go with for the, what's her name? The, orb enemy that has some spikes around it that felt like the hitbox was overly big. But yeah, that sounds good. Null rounds made a little bit easier. That sounds probably correct, because that was an enemy of like, well, we're just avoiding null rounds on every opportunity if we can. Yeah, Scrambler. Scrambler was that one. Let's see, we got a couple of warning indicators for some enemies. Yeah, for rounds as well. Yep. And Hades orbs absorbed will shoot bullets. Now that sounds good, because it like really wasn't that big of a deal if you didn't kill the orbs in the first phase before. So, oh no, there we go. There's the spike thing for Scrambler. Their spikes don't damage the player. Okay. So, I don't know what the spike attack shows a warning zone before they strike actually means now, but that's a different boss apparently. And yes, I convinced Viral to buff the defense bonuses from those cards. We were looking at some other balance tweaks, but like it ended up being that the way critical chance in this game works wasn't properly explained anywhere, so that made it seem like crit was a lot weaker than it actually was. That Sentinel 0x bug we encountered once, so that's fixed. Yeah, lots of good changes. I mean, I've got enough poems that TwitchBot could probably respond to that. Yeah, that might be just working. I mean, I was only lukewarm on RimWorld, as like it didn't like I liked it less than Dwarf Fortress. It didn't really feel like it. Well, and I will caveat this: I played it a year and a half before it left early access. So with that caveat in mind, it felt like it needed a long way to go if it wanted to be Dwarf Fortress with better UI. Like, it still had a lot of like interface issues that made it pretty annoying to actually play the game. The coins? Oh, when are the coins? I thought you said where. I was like, the coins were on the list, Kinshiro. Hey there, Cash. We do still have, I need to make a short version of, what was it, like deer? There's some incident we had in RimWorld that took place over like 45 minutes or something that I was gonna make a highlight video for and never did. Just working it. Yeah, like it just if I'm playing like a sim game like that, I want it to be just really smooth to play. Mostly I've been spoiled by Factorio, is really the short of it. Been spoiled by Factorio, and I just want it, the actual playing experience to be smooth and like just elegant and awesome, so that I can enjoy the rest of the game without that extra layer of tedium. Hey, Zealousy. But that all said, we probably will revisit RimWorld at some point and see how we feel about it now. I mean, you if you've been paying attention in general, Cat, I think you know what number 1 is. I bet you could guess. I don't want to reach rank 20 in quick play. And this was unlock, yeah, 20 monster cards. Vitreous Ocean. So for anyone who hasn't seen, ooh, that's one of the best 1-star items in the game. It's such a minor thing, but I'm like just admiring the shorthand damage, so it all fits on one line now. But yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen this game before, it is a series of shmup boss fights that you get some choice in what you're fighting, and then that can be partially determined on the type of items you're getting. So you kind of upgrade yourself over the course of the run and become stronger and try to take out the boss at the end. Yeah, that's Inferno Burns guy, Cat. Hey look, it's the song we used. And, you know, enemies get harder as we go, and you have some control over that too. Like, as you choose to fight harder enemies, they'll make future enemies harder as well. But you might get better stuff, and you will also get more karma from fighting stronger enemies. Karma essentially being a item, or a not item per se, but a count of luck to some extent. You get better items the higher your karma, and more choices of monsters to fight the higher your karma. Throwaway character! How dare you, Enchato? How dare you? And these little moat things we're getting there are kind of a meta currency. You can also check all of your stats here. So our DPS just went up quite a bit because we went from 4.2 to 5.2 damage here. Spelunky was absolutely on the list. I mean, we've streamed over 500 hours of Spelunky. I hope it's on the list. The only reason it wouldn't be is if you were like, well, it released in 2008 originally, even though that version of the game is very different and controls worse and has better climbing gloves, though. Let's see, how much extra damage do you take from Void? Not a lot, okay. Just a little bit there. Wonder if I should try to encourage virals to make that more extreme in general. Like, if it's showing up on a weakness list, but it's only 8% more damage, it's kind of, who cares? It's not really a weakness if it's 8% more damage, yeah? Oh, Radiant is a strength, so it's actually, it's not much better, just work here. It ends up being close. Like, I think DPS is still slightly higher on charge, to be honest, but let's see. 87 versus 108. That's just indicating if it's a strength or weakness, okay? Greetings, other cat. Yeah, no, the 25% is worth noting, certainly. How could they? Are you serious? I mean, they've got a Steam trading card. How could they not? Are you sure they don't have a card on the a page on the wiki? Crap. That attack's always one of the hardest for me. Break off that last little bit. There we go. Oh, there's still one piece left, isn't there? Whoa! Way to actually indicate that. Nice. Oh yeah, these are actually pieces too, aren't they? Yeah, the numbers were just how much their strength or weakness was, Kat. Hey there, Squigga. Thank you for the raid, sir. Have you had a chance to play this yet, Squigga? Pebble still needs a buff. What's this is Anchor, yeah? Yeah. Oh, they're both giving a, oh no, that's a Blightstone and a Nullstone. Technically different items. Okay, well. I have a base null defense, yeah. It's the 49th best indie game of the decade, Squigga, so, you know, it's pretty good. But, I mean, given how much you like Monolith, I think you should definitely check this out at some point. It is focused on boss rush rather than more, I don't know, Isaac-like room progression that Monolith does, but still kind of got your roguelike shmup sort of action going down. So I'm not excited about fighting any of these. I'll probably just take this. Yeah, like I don't need to go up a level to fight a harder opponent for a slightly worse reward. That attack looks intimidating, but isn't actually very bad. Partially just because of the sound of it going off sounds like a lot. Crap. Forgot if I could go through those bits of flower petal or not. Answer, you cannot. I would have bombed there if I was a different, if I wasn't Defect. Since I am gonna get the heal after the fight anyway, I figured I might as well just take the hit. Yeah, I mean, a couple people like Anchor, but Anchor mostly just makes it slightly easier to keep your combo going, as far as I'm concerned, so I'm not that concerned about it. One Shot was, I mean, clearly what I'm supposed to say, Kat, is like, well, you should watch the video. I know it's pretty long. One Shot was number 4. Just the two of them back to back with that giant eye is kind of amusing. Thorns is excellent. Overlove is also good. And there's an unknown 2-star with it. I mean, that all seems pretty great. I don't think we can... that's kind of a worse packaged version of what we got going here. There's no way that's gonna be better, yeah. Oh, there you go, Shanta. That's an option too. Alright, so don't use any panics. Alright, that's probably fine. So we got ourselves a little friend to launch some toxic bullets over here. And having stuff like the split shot here also makes it less... Oh yeah, they got that curve to them. Makes it less important that you've got something like Anchor. because this is another item that helps keep combo. Okay, so we've got like kind of a white border around those dark bullets now. I almost panicked there. Or rather, I did panic just a little bit, but not enough I actually got myself hit. Yeah, her story's great. I actually just gifted her story to 2 people as well. So, Love Bite actually gives like a big damage bonus. They didn't think that was important enough to put in the main card text. I'll still complain about that. I'll probably bring that one up again. But, yeah, Love Bite, like, makes your bullets shoot out at kind of weird angles, but increases your damage by a decent chunk. Oh, I haven't radiated it, but so I mean we can see our damage is up to it would be, is it 0.9 damage on Love Bite? Because we start at 4.2 went to 5.2, we'd be at 6.4. I think it's 0.9 unless that's accounting for the 6% damage. It might be. I don't know if that's accounted in this number or elsewise, but our DPS is pretty good here. Greetings, Icy Curves. This is The Void Reigns Upon Her Heart, the 49th best indie game of the year. Hey, Sparky. Only 1-star gifts here. So there's a movement up and just a pile of unknown. Oh, is this the enemy we just unlocked during this run? I guess we have some obligation to fight this. Okay, it's I definitely need to make just a decade comment here. That just or command rather. That just makes sense. Oh, it's heart rate. Yeah, that's right. I could have just opened the text file real quick. Let's see. Put that in the rants and discussion category of the command organization in the text in the bot. Sure, that sounds about right. And we can trigger it with exclamation mark decade or exclamation mark top 50. And I should spell decade right. And there we go. Okay. Touhou with a card system, sure. If you want to consider all shmups Touhou. It is, so it doesn't have stages, it's all boss rush, which is a difference from Touhou and from most shmups, not all. It's more like Warning Forever in that sense. Greetings, Cryuji. Battletoads. Battletoads. Battletoads is not good. So it's Cuphead. There you go. Yep. It's, I mean, people reference what they know. I mean, that is just natural. Like, I did see someone the other day calling something a Slay the Spire clone, and I think that was just because it was a roguelike deck builder. And if we're gonna go down that road, then Slay the Spire is a Dream Quest clone, and Dream Quest is a Monster Slayer's clone. Like, is all in the pudding. Yeah, that's sort of true. Just work here. I mean, I would say the Void still feels just like a boss, but the one we're probably fighting at the end of this, if we don't die before then, feels kind of like a stage, yeah. We're getting Silo. Well, Rogue wasn't even the first roguelike. I mean, we should clearly be calling them Beneath the Apple Manor likes. Snowball. Okay, I have not seen this before. Good thing those trails don't hurt me. I decided to test that like intentionally right off the bat. Whoa. Take out its legs. Almost stayed too close to the bottom of the screen there. Alright, not bad, not bad. Void charge shots. Well, that's too bad. Christmas Golem. So we went gray screen. It'll be clean momentarily. We're getting a little Comcasting, it seems. Hey there, Atreus. Hey there, Az. Painting is certainly good for me. I mean, that's all good, but I don't want to go up to, like, I want to keep the level of enemy low, so we're going to stay down here, I think. Back to a Void Rain instead of a Gray Rain. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up painting here. Trying to break the last couple pieces here too, but breaking the pieces is not like that important, but you get some bonus points, if you will, bonus like bits of meta currency, and sometimes doing so will hit achievement unlocks and stuff as well. Distant towers. Do you get more karma? I'm trying to think of situations you get more karma for that. Can't remember any offhand, but they're probably there. Any one-star gift we haven't radiated yet, we know is not that exciting. Oh yeah, that's true. For getting a gold or radiant score, and you kind of need to do that to get that, so. Oh yeah, that's the shoot behind. And that's decent. Thing is good. You find this detrimental sometimes? I find it generally good. It's like really strong if you're getting like feather shots with it. I don't think, well, Love Shot and Reflection synergizes a little bit, but you have to be moving around in kind of weird patterns for it to really do anything. For a couple of 2 stars, they ain't the best, but I think that's still the one we're going to be going with here, because the other options aren't too great. And like enemy patterns and stuff do get tougher, like specifically for each level they go up. So it's like Jamestown, they adjust like pretty widely, I would say. Like it's not just a matter of like, oh, they have more HP because it's a higher level enemy. They have harder bullet patterns that the bullets probably move a little bit faster on, and like all of that goes up kind of gradually for each level. Ooh. Oh, we missed the full combo slightly, that's okay. Snowball gives Magic the Gathering points. That's the little claw, right? That's is that I don't actually know what that means. Is it the symbol for one of the 2 color houses or whatever? Or is it something else? That kind of red claw thing. Okay, safety bubbles are good. Comboing 30% is usually pretty easy. It can be a little harder on Null Round Saw than many opponents. Squall is decent. Sparky's a pile of whatever. I don't think so, just work here, but we'll find out. Yeah, I would consider like this or this, but I think I want to just keep the level down. Let's get go for the win. Cautiously. And that gives some unknowns, like unknown 2 stars potentially good still, and that is good. Did it look like it was actually getting the behind me shot there? Okay, we got our combo. Landing the combo still is not essential. Oh god. Oh, also shooting behind me is doing damage, right? That's part of it? Ah, crap. I was too focused on trying to see if shooting behind me did damage and I took a hit. The little sister. Regenerate health at below 8 HP. Sure. And 3 extra panics. That's good. So you're saying it didn't do damage to hit behind me. Did my reflection shots home forward at all? Like, it seemed like they did a little bit, but I'm not sure. It was hard to focus on seeing that when I'm trying to do other things. Okay, unknown 3-star, unknown 2-star. That is better than it's crits. Let's see, does that it probably is explained once you have crit on your character sheet, but crits are actually like kind of triple damage. They do double damage, but they also leave behind a little aura that then does another bit of damage of the same amount if the enemy's still there, basically. They did win close. Cool. Cool. So crits are a little stronger than they seem like they would be. Alright, we're just gonna go with the unknown 3-star, right? Comboing 38% is good, but not like that big of a deal if we don't. They're also weak against Void, so we can kind of dunk on them. Yeah, that's one Viral's like accidentally realized that wasn't mentioned in game. Cause I was like looking through all the equipment, like giving balance suggestions to them, and I'm like, look, all of this crit stuff is trash. Like, this all needs to be buffed. And they're like, oh, so about that, it isn't quite that way. And I haven't had a chance to go back and reanalyze it. Some of it probably still needs buffing, but it's definitely less bad when it's doing plus 200% damage instead of plus 100. So that little, Oh, did that actually hit me? That still hit me. I thought for sure I was in between the lines. If you remember the first one of these we fought to begin this run, it was much less rude than this. Ah, butts. I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to die. Oh, the red circles hit me, Renmia? Okay. Okay, puncture is real good. I mean, karma is not very good right now. Let's take the gift. What do we got? Max health +2, not particularly great, but karma ain't doing nothing for us here, so let's just take it. Yeah, Tartaria feels a little bit more... Wait. This is a final boss? Yeah. I mean, I could kind of see that, but I guess we'll see it for realsies? Interesting. I don't think I have fought it with this character, but maybe this is the only way, because that would mean I had beaten it before, if we see it. Is it only available as a boss? Or did the blue viral start hanging out with us in the story after we beat it, and that's why I'm not remembering? Because it would have stood out if it was the other way around, and that's why I'm feeling like confused. It was only a boss. Okay, well, we've apparently beaten it before. Blue does hang out from the start story-wise, really, and I Huh. Still don't remember fighting it afterwards. Interesting. Alright. The heart, this is like a permanent, like a very small permanent upgrade sort of thing. Alright. Defect. Yes, Blue? We are going to fight now. Why? Because this part of the story is not finished. Right. Right. When my battle is ready, you must experience it. It's magnificent. Okay, we're just hiding over here real quick. Kind of burning this protective layer quite a bit, but I need to be using charges more. Oh, I can still get hit there? Or not? Maybe not. It's hard to tell. No. Okay. Ah! Reflection's pretty good here. Oh, good God. Okay. Greetings, Killaria. Apparently that's a new best time. A 1-star blue hug. Song. Okay. I don't remember what blue hug is. And the only, like, I've never seen it before in games, so you might be wondering why I'm saying remember, but I looked through all the card data at least a bit, so that's how I would have remembered it. Oh, there's our 20. Okay. So we can kick up the difficulty now if we want, which is a little terrifying. TBH. Don't remember what that is. Well, here, whatever. Let's find out. Oh, right. It's the thing we start with if we are defect. Right, right. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Good call, Cat. It just means we can hold and use more quick gifts, is what those bonuses do. Oh, what was this? This was kind of dumb, right? That just gives you one extra bomb. And for anyone who hasn't seen this and wonders what the heck we're doing, this is a weird bit of meta progression unlock sort of thing going on. Radiating stuff means that you get to know it's there. If you notice when we just went through our run there, sometimes we knew what items were going to be the rewards for fighting the bosses, and sometimes we didn't. The stuff that we don't have radiated means we don't know, and it also means if we radiate monsters, we get to see their stats. So you get to see their strength, weaknesses, little battle tips, things like that. Rare holographic card. Hey there, Kitty Catastrophe. We got all sorts of cats in chat today. We're 11 on quick play. I don't really like quick play. Wonder if we should try to cheese quick play. Quick play is just like basically choose items and choose a boss and do a single boss fight sort of thing. Like, I think it's a good thing to be there. I just don't want to have to go through it to unlock the other character. I'll allow it this time, Zimmy. I'll allow it this time. You're on thin ice! You can also use this to farm up motes of the types you need or whatever, too. Let's see. I mean, I'm seeing this nice 4,355 number in the top right corner. That implies this could probably be cheesed pretty easily. Is that something we want to do? Yes. I think the answer is yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just open up a little program called Cheat Engine. And we're gonna scan for the exact value of 4355. always amazing. Like, there's 435 values in memory that match 4,355. That is always kind of surprising that there's going to be that many, you know? And I can't even, like, practice. That's the other thing about this. The unlock of the quick play stuff is so slow that, like, if I wanted to use it for practice, I can't really do that, because if I wanted to practice, I want to practice, like, level 9 plus Void. I don't want to practice level 4 Void. Like, that is far easier, you know? Do you have to win to get points? I don't remember. I just want to, like, go through a fight real quick and, let's see. Like, give me, oh yeah, then we get 2 hits. So we got our, like, 3, no, you do have to win to get, points, don't you? Alright, alright. We will do that, I suppose. So the very, well, here, let's, first refresh that scan, because surely some, well, 1. We have 1 less value. That is at 4,355. Alright, let's at least do one we didn't just fight in our last run. And yeah. Well, it wants us to have more. I mean, we can have more. Just all of the damage. Right? Love Note is probably best at this point. Depends on how valuable movement is, but. Sidewave might help for oh yeah, and then that pressure is good too. Oh, whatever. Let's just go with that. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest problem with it, actually, is just that, like, it's a practice mode, but you can't... You have to grind out to unlock the higher level fights to then be able to practice those higher level fights, when a lot of times you would actually want to be practicing those earlier. You don't want to have to do the easier versions of the fight to be able to get the higher ones. I mean, I'm also not a big fan of it being an unlock for the character, because, like I mentioned earlier, I just don't really want to do quick play. So, something to talk to Angel about, perhaps? One of the upgrades splits the heart shot cap. Maybe I should have looked for the level. But let's see, 1,355. No value found. Well. That's a tough call, Formal. Maybe TwingeBot has some ideas for you. Trying to think of the best way if that wasn't recognized. Maybe it's not stored as a 4-byte. I should have looked for all value types instead of just 4 bytes. I mean, there's also the curator page. There is also the curator page. There's also my running Twitter thread on obscure indie recommendations too. Which ones would I not recommend? I got bamboozled! Got bamboozled. Which ones would I not recommend? Curiously, only 87 of all values come up for 1355, even though we had like a couple hundred for the 4,000 on. Usually the higher the number is, the fewer values match. I don't intend to make a, like, don't play this, like, anti-top 50 list or something. We're trying to. Let's get one where we don't score enough to make it roll over to the next level now, right? Let's do that. Score reduction, I don't care. I don't care. Just finish it. Dunk it with all of my raw power. And the reason pressure is not, like, just clearly great is because, like, optimally you should be using charge attacks in a lot of fights. And if you're using those constantly, then, oh man, at level 2 it's only got 2 lasers. I haven't seen a lot of the lower level versions of some of these fights. Oh, does it not stack if you keep fighting the same thing, Rinmia? Four, 3, 3, 8. It's the best score niche. Oh, well, that would potentially explain it. There just might not be a value of 4, 3, 3, 8 stored. Although we came up with a single value. This might only be a display value though. What if we go over? How about that? I don't think that's gonna work though. Because of what we were just talking about. Hey, look, it got reset to the other old value. So, yeah, that's probably mostly just a matter of getting a complete save file rather than anything else, huh? Yeah, that would be the other option in Shutter. We could potentially try to do the live score. That's gonna be kind of an unknown value to some extent, I think, but... Oh, editing the heart damage? That's another option, too. Alright, let's find, let's see. We probably want to actually have it started. Okay, it's actually started. Let's do a new scan. And, you know, find a bajillion, yeah, 43 million results. Because everything starts at 0. Alright, now, has my score actually gone up or not? Like, it shows 0 still in the corner, but I kind of think it might have. Here, let's make sure it's gone up though. Let's do that. Okay, let's just look for something that's gone up, because we don't know for sure how it's being stored internally. It might, like, it's probably tracking something internally, because the score always values, let's just say, increased value. Scan. Alright, down to about 1 million. And then nothing has changed, so unchanged value. Yep, okay, down to 83,000. Hey there, Spherical. Nice, what did you play tonight? I want to miss, but I can't. Oh wait, we can charge just long enough that we reset it there. Okay. Okay, value gone up again. Down to 10,000. Unchanged value down to 6,000. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, it's updated on the display. Increased value down to 2,000. Ravine. I'm not familiar with Ravine. Alright, 4. Yeah. increased value. Okay, increased value. Man, this is not going down as fast as I would like. We still got over 1,000 values. Okay. I mean, we could still look for the exact... Most of these values are... like 1.1, 6.2. Just change all of them. I'm sure that won't cause everything to crash and burn horribly. Gotcha, spherical. Oh right, we don't have bombs. How's it going, numbers guy? So many of these values are increasing by like 0.01 and stuff constantly. How do we have 1,100 values that are constantly increasing by a tiny amount? Cooperative games, I'm in Hanabi. But we've already talked about that. I'm searching everything out more just because it might be stored internally as a decimal. I probably should have started with the easy searches first, but... Excuse me? 9-10 hours for? But what the hell are you talking about? Like, Arkham Horror is a long game, but it's like 4 hours. 9 hours? How the hell? I mean, it might have been played wrong. That's definitely, I mean, like, every time I played that game, there was a rule different. Like, oh, we found this bit of arcane text that we've rediscovered. 8 hours? Are you playing with all the expansions? What are you doing? No! 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 Tabletop Sim does add time. Yeah, absolutely. And you played with all the expansions. Oh, dear God. No! I'm just, basically feeling like that gif of... like, it's... No, not Hanabi. I would just outright reject that concept as a possibility. Like, I believe a 9-hour game of Arkham Horror. I'm just utterly horrified by it. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, don't do that to yourself, everybody. It's not, that's not, no. Other co-op games, I mean, Pandemic, well, let's see, there's no easy way to search the, just the tops. Escape, the Curse of the Temples real-time dice rolling co-op, that's real good. It's like I could just like start grabbing, like, what co-ops do I recommend? Alright, well, we've got Escape. I mean, that's a lot of fun. I like that. It's a little expensive for how short of a game it is, but that's kind of its main downside, really. It's quite good otherwise. Mysterium. Mysterium is really good. Definitely recommend that. This game, you've got one person that's like the ghost that is like giving information to the other players with like art cards, kind of like Dixit art, to some extent, if you've seen Dixit before. And they're trying to interpret what connection they're trying to make with the cards to these like people and objects and places and stuff. But you're watching Pause. What? Oh, what? I thought I switched seeds. I switched seeds. I'm supposed to be holding this stuff up to the camera here. That's that was the idea there. Not that it like really matters that much, but it you know, adds a little effect when I can like shove. Then you like see the box art, so if you see it in the store, it might help trigger a memory or whatever, right? Let's see. I mean, those are more favorites. Like some other stuff I don't like as much, but like Space Alert's pretty good. That's another real-time one. Pandemic is always kind of a classic standby. I tend to prefer like the true co-ops to something like Pandemic. Basically, things that have relevant, like actually limited information or a real-time element. Make it a... Okay, you can only see my face there, or my mouth. That's kind of an interesting effect. But those games are actual co-ops because everyone has to participate, basically. And I tend to find those experiences more interesting myself. Like, Pandemic is still fun, but it's a single-player game that can be played by multiple people, essentially. Oh, the Pandemic box art has changed? Interesting. It's been that for several editions, I think, but it's been a kind of perennial pick, so I wouldn't be too surprised. Where's the door relative to the camera? The door is over there. We are debating. Is Wii U and L, or do you got like some sort of like voice check going on? Like, we need to determine where the door is on Twitch's stream. Hey, cancel. You guys need to swing by Colorado again sometime. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys last time. You saw me get up once. Yeah, it's happened before. It happened during One Shot, I remember. Yeah, that's true. The cat heads in that direction when it wants out. I will be at AGDQ numbers, guy. Yep. That'll be my first time back in Florida since I was like 8. Something like that. Back in the back left. Are you just talking about the dresser here? That's no, that's right. What are you talking about over here? Oh, over there. That's a shelf. That's the board game shelf. Yep. Hey, Robust Laser. We were, in fact, talking board games, yep. And let's see. Kinshiro brought up Forbidden Desert. I wasn't super big on Forbidden Desert. Like, it was fine. And likewise, like, Forbidden Island, right, is just like kid-friendly Pandemic, so if you want to play it with kids, that's cool, but otherwise there's not a lot of reason to play it. Yup, robust, that is certainly very common. I mean, that's common in video games too, for sure. Very common, but... I mean, at this point we have... I mean, I don't have... Hanabi's not actually easy to access, so I can't bring that out. Mostly I just wanted to bring out Mysterium and Escape on screen since they were easily accessible. 5-Minute Dungeon is another co-op that's a lot of fun that I played fairly recently at one of the GDQs. That is a real-time game where everyone's like a different, you know, fantasy class or whatever, and you're having to coordinate spending your attack cards and stuff on enemies in real time, and that was a lot of fun. Well, that's because Dead of Winter is bad. I shouldn't just declare something bad because I know a lot of people like it, but man, I really dislike Dead of Winter. Like, really strongly dislike Dead of Winter. Kitchen Rush. Is that, an older-ish one? Like, not super old, but, like, moderately old? Something that maybe would have come out in 2015, 2014? Like, it sounds familiar if it's the one I'm... but I'm not sure if it's the actual one I'm thinking of. 2017, apparently. This is probably... Have I seen this box before? I think there was another co-op kitchen game that came out about 3 years before it or something, would be my guess. I definitely haven't seen this played, but I might have seen the box to it. Oh, Sandtime versus the Workers. Maybe it works better here than it did in, like, Space Dealer, which kind of came up with that idea, I believe. Thank you, Sirius. Thank you. But yeah, Dead of Winter has some weird problems to it, for sure. That is true. Battlestar is worth a lot. If I had a copy, I probably would have already sold it. Probably would have already sold it. Alright, well, we might as well finish this conversation out properly, right? So we mentioned Hanabi. Concept is basically cooperative. Like, you can play it kind of competitive with points, but I mean, I've pretty much always played it just cooperative. Like, it's charades using a board, and it works really well. Speaking of, like, charades, but usually do that in teams, but I mean, I'd rather play Time's Up, but charades is still a ton of fun. If you want constantly shifting teams, like, semi-cooperative in a thing that's really awesome, When I Dream is a lot of fun. Not probably what you're looking for, though. Yeah, and there's Escape, we talked about that. Spirit Island. So Spirit Island is an incredibly heavy game. Oh man, I can't keep my record straight, Formal. I'll never be a politician at this rate. But yeah, Spirit Island is like too heavy for me to want to play it now, kind of. Like my taste in games is like shifted more away from the heavier games, but like, and this is no longer quite true. I played the release version. I think I've only played the release version like once though. But yeah, if your group is interested in a complex, like heavy co-op game, Spirit Island is the best in class of that. Like, I play tested this in 2012 originally, and it was being developed for like a year before that and 5 years after that. Like, Eric spent a lot of time developing this game. I've been pretty excited to see that it's gone over so well. Mysterium we mentioned. 5-Minute Dungeon I talked about. Zindo is fairly cooperative. Hey there, Eddie. I never actually played Twilight Struggle Robust because I think I just wouldn't like it that much. But that is definitely like in a weird spot that I could see like a certain number of dads really liking, but other ones not being interested in it at all. Greetings, Dilettante, and thank you for the continued support, Eddie. You want like easier, lighter stuff, yeah. So not Spirit Island in that case. Walk the Plank's a lighter, easier game. Not a co-op game though. Zindo is basically just yeah, deduction that like everyone's kind of trying to figure out what this structure is that someone has constructed, what the rules of it are. It's not like strictly cooperative, but it generally feels fairly cooperative. I don't actually know the best place to buy a Walk the Plank, to be honest. Spherical, that's something I should probably know. I think they did recently do a print run, so it probably shouldn't be too hard to find just through normal online retailers or local game stores for the most part. Make sure Table Talk is banned in now. I mean, depends on what you mean by Table Talk, but I think it's generally better when it's allowed to have idle conversation. What else we got on the co-op front? Oh, you're not familiar with Dominion, Spherical? Oh man. Dominion is the game that invented deck building as a like mechanic where you're building your deck over the course of the game. That is the first deck builder. So stuff like Slay the Spire and so many other board games like, I don't know, Thunderstone, and now I'm only thinking of bad ones after Thunderstone though, like, you know, Resident Evil and the Star Trek Next Generation deck building game. There's been bad games that have been based on deck building mechanics too, but yeah, stuff like Slay the Spire and all other like kind of deck building stuff kind of came from Dominion. Dominion was the first deck builder. I mean, there are other games known as Dominion too, that is true. Cirrus, I mean, like, just, you know, making some game designs, and like, if you go to conventions, you can get yourself into like playtesting situations pretty easily, honestly. Like, especially if it's something you want to seek out, like at some of the more specific board gaming conventions, like BGG-Con, especially. There's like Proto Alley, which is like specifically like an area for testing out prototypes and helping playtest prototypes and stuff like that. So like conventions in general, you can get kind of into that group, so to speak, pretty easily, I would say. But like I've never worked like as a publisher or anything like that, but as far as designing your own game goes and stuff, if you've got a good game that's been heavily play tested and is like in a state that it's ready to publish or whatever, close to, you can kind of shop it around to publishers. And again, conventions are the best way to do that. Most publishers don't take like email submissions at this point, but you kind of want to make up like a, let's see, do I have a, I might have an easy to look up one here. Not there. Just seeing if I have a spec sheet as an actual example here. Yeah, that's reasonable. One sec. Okay. But something like this is your best way to kind of shop around a board game design. You have just a one-page spec sheet that you can hand out to publishers that has the basic description of the game, a list of components. Since they're publishing it, that's important information. They need to know like how easy it'll be to produce, like status, and then like contact information that they can get in touch with you and stuff like that, and just something you can leave with publishers. And then of course you want playtest copies available there that you could potentially leave with them or play with them as well. But yeah, just played Walk the Plank with some publishers and found one and got it published. P.S. Don't use the publisher I used for Walk the Plank. Mayday not recommended. I mean, it's lofty claim, but true. I mean, it depends on like where you want to draw the line, of course. Like, obviously, the concept of constructing a deck of unique cards that you use to be synergistic or whatever, like, you know, plenty of games like, say, Magic the Gathering and stuff had that before it, but the concept of the deck builder as a thing where you're making the deck as part of the gameplay experience. Dominion was the first, and that's one that was playtested for a long time at the Gathering of Friends, which is an invite-only convention. I have not been to. There was times if I had the money I could have been to, but is hard to get into now that I do have the ability to actually travel around and go to conventions sometimes, but so it goes. That's really the most in-group sort of board gaming situation, is going to the Gathering of Friends, but I'm talking of swinging back to co-op games again. Fuse is another real-time co-op game that's a lot of fun. I like that one quite a bit. Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective is potentially a good option as well. I would suggest this with a lot of people, like 2 or 3, like 3 people at most, probably. Because, again, it's kind of a solo-ish sort of experience, but it's fun to be able to kind of discuss what you're doing as you're trying to, like, figure out where to go and, like, what information's important and stuff like that. Hyph said that someone that he played with made up like a Braille version of Dominion, or no, they didn't have a Braille Dominion. They said Dominion could be played with a blind person that knew the rules because they can just show their hand, be told what's in their hand, and then decide what to play from there. So it would be playable, I think, yeah. That's right, Cancel. You might get sucked into play testing at GDQs also. I mean, I've play tested Propulsion at GDQs as well. I'm glad you agree that the Star Trek deck builder is so bad. So, you know, we've got so we've got 1,181 board games rated, which is spread out over 4 pages. You've got to go to like the bottom of page 4 to get to Star Trek the deck building game. I can see that, Robust. Yeah, like, combat can be real hard. And, even, like, you can definitely have, some ideas in, like, prototypes, like, as you're just talking about the conceptual, like, oh, this would be really cool. I think this would work, and we can do kind of a rock, paper, scissors, like, mechanic here, or, dice mechanic or whatever, and, like, then when you're actually playing it, it's like, oh, well, this is really slow and not very good. Not that I'm specifically speaking from experience. What did we call that one? Let's see. That was what was the working title of that? Did we have a? That was that was just like Gladiator or something, right? Yeah. I don't even see my info for that design showing here in my miscellaneous project files and notes and stuff, but that was definitely one that seemed better in concept, and then we made the prototype and played it, and like all steam went away. It's like, oh, this is actually bad, like this is terrible. Like, not the worst game I've ever played is kind of like the damning sort of statement that that would go. I said don't go with Mayday, crazy. Like, not completely terrible, but I haven't had the best experience with them as a publisher, unfortunately. Paperback, Robust. I don't like spelling games very much. I like word games, but I don't like spelling games. Those are generally considered synonymous or in the same category, but I think there's a huge difference between Codenames as a word game and like Paperback or Scrabble as spelling games. But like, Paperback seemed kind of wonky to me because it kind of fell into this weird, like, spot that, I mean, I guess, like, Scrabble and stuff could fall into, like, how much time do you want to allow people to think, and, like, it's, yeah, like, I don't usually like it when that feels, like, so awkward, for lack of a better word. Can we switch to other music? We could. I mean, theoretically, I was going to hop right back and keep doing Cheat Engine stuff or something. I mean, I just included Codenames as a word game, and word games are different than spelling games. And I mean, Codenames is great. Or should I? Actually, I got both of these right here. I said word games. Word games are great. There you go. Word games, real good. Spelling games, not as big of a fan at all. Nice, Robust. Properties of the words spelling and punctuation. I'm like trying to even, like, obviously you're just being obtuse, but I'm trying to like even picture that like working, and my mind's kind of breaking, so I'm not gonna worry about it, probably. That sounds like a very bizarre perversion of Codenames. Nice, Robust. That can happen in like Time's Up too, where someone like maybe describes a famous person in one way, and like maybe someone on the other team like knows who they're describing, and it's someone completely different than they're actually intending. So when like their teammate guesses correctly off of that wrong description, the other team's just like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Did we have any other top-rated co-ops? Codenames Duet. There's one more for you, Spherical. Codenames Duet. That is co-op Codenames, and that's real good. And other word games, that's real good. Craft Words is a lot of fun. It's not, that's teams rather than co-op, though. How many other co-ops in the 7.5 or higher tier? Probably should have switched the playlist. I feel committed to leaving the game music on at this point now. Boka's like shifting teams, I think. I don't think that's... yeah, that's not co-op. The Shipwreck Arcana. I've only had a chance to play that twice, but that was a pretty interesting co-op. And Magic Maze. Magic Maze is another solid co-op that's real-time. Puzzle and Singer. Burgle Bros is okay. I wasn't the biggest fan myself. Yeah, Robust. Those are kind of my favorite co-ops. Co-ops that require you to cooperate. Like what I class as true co-op, which either means information is heavily limited, like in Shipwreck, Arcana, or Hanabi, or it's you don't have time to just like openly discussing costs you time, which is a resource in something like Magic Maze or Space Alert or Escape or whatever. Just one. That's another co-op that's super simple. That is super simple. But that's another good co-op recommendation. with yakety sax. I don't think I've done one with yakety sax. I probably still have an escape crack on my phone from when we last played at a GDQ. I do. We did one that was to the like Legends of the Hidden Temple sort of situation going on. It's still playing under the rubble. It does sound pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But there's all my 7.5 and higher co-op games, Spherical, so hopefully that's got you covered there. Puzzle and Singer. Like, if I knew music better, like, it feels like there's probably a lot of, or at least a handful of singers with names or at least, like, very popular songs that could be tied in, like, to the word jigsaw or pieces or something along those lines, but I just don't know them to actually be able to bring them up. Well, 20 values were changed during this whole discussion with the game running. We're still at over 1,000 values. I should have not gone with floats, probably. These are almost all below 10, or over, like, 1 billion. 762, is that the actual number we're in? Curious, Eddie. So I'll clarify. Oh, to make sure you are clarified, When I Dream and Walk the Plank are not co-op, but they are good games. Oh, are we fully Comcasted, or are we gray screened here? I'm guessing we're gray screened. Showing me at 200 kilobits a second. Fuse was another one I mentioned, Spherical. Up to 700. We're probably just blurry now instead of gray. Getting up there, getting up there. Alright, close some of this stuff that we opened up here. Alright. Let's grab that. Go over here. Next. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. Nice, Robust, nice. Oh, see now we gotta pause again. I have an original Galaxy Trucker before it was actually released in the US there. With some decent shelfware. You can see that it's gotten some play. I created a Roborally expansion that I managed to find, like a shrink-wrapped Roborally expansion that I found at the thrift store for Galaxy Trucker there. And yeah, like you don't usually want it too easy. Like I think it's fun if it's too easy, like once or twice, like you like feel like accomplished and satisfied there. But like okay, 762 is probably just because I saw that in memory, so that's really just the value we care about. Unless it's like the one like fear is that it would have been like a we're at the top of the screen? Yeah. One fear would be that it was only one in memory, or the visual rather than the actual number. Okay, we found two 762s. There's also some like 1170s in memory that might be like internal score that's more than the displayed score or something. But oh, you are going for Matchstick being a Singer? Okay, I take back everything I like praised you. I was like, no, that's good because there's a band called Matchstick 20. Or, you were trying to go off of Singer? Good God. Did your team get it because of Singe, or did they get it because they just, you know that Matchstick 20 is a band, so that makes sense for Singer? Because that seems way more likely to me. They got it because of Singer. You and your compatriots have a curious way of thinking about things, I suppose. That is crazy to me. So what's this 1170 in memory? I'm gonna pull those out too, because those look promising. So, none of those changed there. What if we just hit it? Okay, one of the 1170s went up. One's 1174 and 1177 now. Yeah, those numbers are still going up. Like every bit of damage I deal. That could be, well, no, it's going up, so you would think if it was the boss's health it would go down. One of them is probably a timer. It's time's not displayed on screen, is it? No, that's not a timer. What? What am I? It's probably not worth bringing on the screen, but one of, like, there's the numbers are at 1343 and 1342.99999999625 right now, and that's been like getting closer and closer to 1343 without actually getting there. Like now it's 99999999998. Okay, now it's 1343. Bizarre. Then as soon as I hit this, it'll go up again. Yeah. So now it's 1355 and 1353.3. But that, yeah, like it just goes up every couple frames until. I wonder what that's for. It's weird. Sort of, like, doing that is dumb and doesn't make the game interesting at all. Although I would kind of argue that with the game in general, even if you're playing it normally, so I don't know. The mind is weird. Like I don't think it's too great myself. Oh, interesting. The okay, right when we finished it, the values for our score. Oh, okay. Like it was probably because it was like adding to the score and updating in real time or something. I wonder when it's saved. Like, can I up the score now? Like, what if we make this like it's a double? I can make this number plenty big. What if we do that? We got a pretty good score on that one, guys. I think, given that it just unlocks some achievements, that probably is counting. Alright, we did it. This might take a while. We could probably skip it. I'm not sure. Yeah, we were skipping some meta progression stuff. Oh man, that value per level goes up quite a bit too. Oh no, we can't skip it actually. I mean, it's going reasonably fast. I did only do 500,000. I'm glad I didn't do 5 million. So I think our number was at least reasonable. This is good. One of those other numbers we had that looked suspicious in memory is just I think it's counting. Okay, I think we've done 150,000 of 550,000 so far. Okay, maybe this will still take a while. How about this is a good time for a break? That's gonna keep going while we're tabbed out? Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and take ourselves a break real quick. We'll see you all in just a couple minutes, folks. I think the counter will be done by then. Like, it's already over 200,000, right? Yeah, it's already over 200,000. We're going to a gray screen, but that's fine. You can still hear the audio, probably. And we'll be back shortly. Oh, wait, it finished. I was gonna. Wait, it's already done, but it wasn't even it wasn't even close to. It's still counting up on the. It's like the value in Cheat Engine. Like, there's a value that's still just counting up to that 551,000 value, but it's not counting up in game anymore. Whatever. We're taking a break. We'll figure it out when we get back. See you shortly. Okay, thanks for your patience, folks. We are back. And nice, Katana. I mean, I don't know that I need more than level 30 spherical, but on I've reached rank 13. I've reached rank 14. Loadout slot 3 has been unlocked. Oh, that's yeah, just another quick play thing. See, even at that, you're still only up to like level 9 monsters, so if you want to practice like something actually hard, you still need to get it all the way up somewhere out here. Well, they might actually keep going past that, I'm not sure. Oh god, it's gonna do that too. We can skip past this though. That was probably the other thing that was counting up in the background, wasn't it? By skip past, I mean we can make it faster, but it'll still take a minute. We got some blue tetrads now, everybody. guess I unmuted prematurely. Well, time for a break. Oh no, we got there. We're 2:55. Is that a coincidence? Or... I think that's actually just a coincidence, but I'm not sure. Because that's about where it would have stopped with 500,000, so... Because I think it's like 2,000 per or something? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hard to say. We clearly need to get a couple more blue. I mean, we will probably find out, actually. We will probably find out. It filled the bar several times, it didn't increase. Okay, fair enough. I guess that means it did, in fact, cap out. There you go. Let's see, we can probably close Cheat Engine now. We'll leave it open. Okay, just in case. Alright, so we got a new monster. We got Twin Heart as the new character. Got another new monster. Cool. Right, let's get out of this. I like how this is just, yeah, level 2. 551,000. Perfect. I'm a little curious. Oh, Anxiety cost a bunch of blue. Specifically, so does Duran. Alright, sure. Let's do it up. Damage up a lot if you're low health, and panic after every battle. Yeah, those are good. Alright, Twin Heart. The hearts of 2 Zerdin siblings. 7 to 15. We'll probably stay out Heavy Rain for the first time trying the new character. The story of these Zerdin sisters is not yet ready. They're ready to show love to the monsters. Okay. And I know you're eager to help them. The full story of all these Zerdin will not be revealed for some time. For now, you may help these sisters survive the endless rain. No art for them, even. Okay. So they shoot. Oh. We only have feather shots. And a charge attack. Okay, we still have a charge attack. We got toxic feather shots. And we're a little weak against fire. Three panics and a helper. Unknown 2-star unlock. I mean, was there anything else we could... Oh, we could check out the active, right? Yeah, feather shots, and... This helper attacks if you get hurt. Okay. don't think I've ever actually broken all these pieces. It's pretty hard. Okay, we've got Void Feathers and some solid DPS up. If we fight Prisma, we could get some more blue. Yep, visible pathing was added in the last patch. Neither of these are terribly exciting. Yeah, our DPS went up like 45% or something from that item we just got. Yeah, I know that, Cathotic. The charge attack has more range though. Go for the painting, I suppose. Horty popping that. You can burn things pretty quick with this, especially when our first upgrade increases our damage drastically. Our second upgrade did not increase our DPS drastically, though. Okay, we got Radiant Mode, full cover. There's nothing for time, I guess, because otherwise we would have got it for that fight, I'm sure. Rain. These are both 1-stars that are unknown, so that's kind of... Well, no, it's not necessarily trash. It might be feather-related stuff. And that's a charge damage. Okay, well, we're going with the unknowns, then. That's fine. Viral Rain's one of the hardest fights, right? Even at level 4, that one might be a little scary, especially with feathers. Ooh, we're gonna try it, though. Sleep well, Eder. But it's got some jams. Still not full range on the shard shots. Like, it's actually not that much more range on the shard shots, is it? It's mostly they shoot faster, so they I think they die in about the same time, but they have more shot speed. I don't think that's something I ever knew about feathers. Alright, so we got a stupid fruit, and we got a stupid art. Okay, never mind. Those 1-stars were in fact trash. Above the clouds. We can get more friends. We can get mediocrity there, and mediocrity there. Feather damage 0.5 up, that's really pretty good. What's the unknown 1-star quick item? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We need a decent score. That's almost always easy. Wait, being focused does not change my spread at all. What are you talking about? Like, I was looking at it directly and it was exactly the same. But two people saw it differently. I don't understand. Like, it was so clearly exactly the same to me that I'm very confused. Like, I was just looking, like, in the middle of the spread, and it was following the exact same pattern, whether I was holding it down or not. That's an actual toxic. Oh, we're not toxic anymore anyway. Right, we're void, so opposite of that. So that item is gonna be trash, but it'll keep our level down if we want to try to, you know, get a win on our first go through here. How much did that increase our DPS? Not that much. Another from like 45 to 62 or something. It's still good. That, well, also, this enemy is going to be easier to fight, isn't it? Like, we can just dunk them. Poseida will most likely be better, but we'll take the easier low-level fight that keeps our level low. Yeah, it is. It's only at the, like, most extreme that I notice it, though. It's pretty minor. Feather range up. Ooh, that's a good 1-star for this character. Yes, please. Okay, so we got an unknown 2-star, we got an unknown 3-star. We got a bad 1-star. And everything's strong against Void. not much. Like, barely worth noting. But, yeah, let's try the Unknown 3-star. I feel like I should have bobbed there, but we survived. 3/4 ray, it's not nearly that good. I thought oh man, we were still in the beam when it lit, huh? Karma is kind of luck, Cirrus. It makes you get more better items. 4 extra feather shots. Well then. Just get a nice 80% DPS boost, sort of. Sort of. It probably spreads out more. Yeah, so now it's over an 80-degree arc. Focus reduces this by half? Dropping 40 degrees to 20 degrees. It did not feel like it was dropping it that much. It really, really didn't. Crazy. It'll be distinct with this now, with this many shots, I'm sure. %35 combo. So, I mean, since we're on feathers... Oh, the half heal's actually pretty important. We're not playing defect. Let's take this for the heal, then. Yeah. That is so much damage. Feather range up again. Okay, deal. Scissors gives us another panic, which is good. And that gives us toxic defense and a heal, which we don't need anymore. Yeah. I mean, it is like really strong, but it also requires you to be very close, which is going to be difficult if you're worse. But it's so much more damage that it's probably still often better. Which is kind of awkward because that all means that the starting character is the worst one. Because defect is definitely stronger than it too. The full heal after every fight is really good. We get so little out of this, but this is, yeah, I mean, we get so little either way, so I guess we'll take the panic and hope we don't spend a panic to get a panic. I wonder if I should have just aimed for face, because she takes more damage in her face. like, who cares about breaking stuff? Just kill a fight as quickly as possible. That's okay, we'll break stuff though. It's not like we're not still killing her very quickly. You hate Defect, you play starting character over Defect every time, really? Like, the difference is really minor, it's just that it has less health, but refills health after every fight, mostly. Like, the damage ratio is slightly different, and it has an extra bomb, which is weird because they need to use bombs less, but... Alright, look at that, we got some more blue Tetrads, excellent. Another unknown 3-star. And that is just a paint. Yeah. Probably go for the unknown 3-star, but we'll take a look at what else we got. A little late for Dread to matter. So the plan is to add like another segment of fights where you don't get rewards before the boss, like another group of 3 fights. Which is part of why I can still get a bonus after every fight ability this late. Because I suggested that they make it so you can't get it in the last couple. But Virals said they had plans. Wait, what's this unknown? Oh, well, we just unlocked like 3 new monsters, right? It's one of those. So for winning, that's our best bet. But do we just go for the unknown thing? Yeah, there'll be plenty of those. Let's go ahead and go with this. No panics, but I mean, whatever on that mostly. I mean, if it's late, you would want to take heart shots because it's going to increase your DPS, and relevantly enough, and diluting the pool won't matter at that point. But yeah, like, you guys are talking like every fight except the final fight is trivial. It's kind of how it feels like you're talking about Defect being bad, but like, it's often hard or requires you to sacrifice getting something else, like, potentially better to, like, keep your health up on her heart. If, like, because you will often take a hit here or there over the course of your 9+ fights beforehand. Often could have got there. I mean, I guess the fact that, like, if I take one hit, it breaks even for the heal, so I shouldn't have used the panic. All damage plus 25%. Alright. Can't complain about that. Oh, that's actually the first time I've got 3 stars. Thinking I want to do Terraria because I think they have the best music, right? The music of all of them is good, though. Music of all of them is good. You've got, like, a lot of void defense, right? I mean, which would make sense. And yes, you do. I don't know what the void defense of these ones are, but let's do it. Like, it starts out like kind of ambient, creepy, but then it like gets real rockin'. Only got one panic, which is a little horrifying. There you go. This is kind of convenient. The ability to do damage against this is... Yeah, we kill him too fast to really get to the best part. This is like what I love about the kind of leitmotif kicking in here. We kill them too fast to really get to the best part of the song in that fight. Did it damageless though? Shiny box. At least 90 karma. Sure. We don't have enough to unlock any new monsters. I don't know, that uses up some of my blue. Knowing about panics is good. And, I mean, sure. Alright, here we go. Torrent. I was gonna say torrential, but then I realized it was torrent, so that's why I pronounced it so weird. What's that? Oh, defense mode. Do we, like, go into the hard difficulty and then play it as cowardly as possible and keep the level down? Or do we just go in? Neither of these are particularly good. This is better. This is better. We'll, okay, we're back to, toxic damage. And we're back to, like, no range. Oh my god, the range is so low! You want to take that one out, helper friend? There, I guess. Okay, good. Good work. Crap. Thought I could sneak through there. Oh yeah, see now we got this extra bullets being shot because of orb that live. That's probably a good change. This boss, well, this boss is normally pretty easy. This boss is probably harder with the Twin Hearts, I would say. Bigger panics and a little health and movement, sure. Not that we have much choice in the matter. Must color. They gave me a lot of time to get damage in to start there. Oh crap, I didn't see the blue bullet. Can't find anywhere to get close. Save me, Noel, buddy. I mean, eventually nobody will just kill them if I stay alive dodging at distance, I guess. I don't know what ends up being safer in the long term, but I think that's where my plan actually lies now. Oh, we've got, right, we took a hit, so we got both bullets shooting at him. I was like wondering how their health was actually going down at a real clip instead of a almost imperceptible clip. There was specifically a lot of inspiration from Kirby Robust. I believe the dev virals basically said like they wanted to make a game around Kirby bosses or something like that. Well, we've got 2 more health and we've got another panic, so that's good. We didn't get like a massive damage up to start, so it is automatically a much harder run because of that. I almost walked into that trying to get closer. Oh, crap. Really? I was like, it's not low enough health for it to have died, but I wasn't hit, so I don't know what happened. Apparently I was hit. Like, I saw myself get hit the first time. I don't know what hit me the second time, though. It's curious. Sure, radiate some more fruits so we know what to avoid. Right, we were on Torrent. That is, it wasn't just that we had no massive DPS. It was that we were fighting harder enemies as well. Known mediocrity or unknown. If it was any other character, I would just definitely take this. The unknown feather stuff could still be good, though. This is probably a much easier fight, too, though. Much might be overstating it, but I feel like I can get close a little easier more often in this fight. Yeah, those floating guys are actually just making it easier for me for this character. Alright. Unknown unknown. Fear the unknown. This is Null Glacier. Okay. I'd rather you didn't. Okay. Dang. Good God. Just die. That's unfortunate. New story chapter plus battle back. Alright, unknown 2-star dance battle. Momo is pretty good for feather bullets, so this should be fine. Hopefully. Well, I think there's actually something for not destroying any of the feathers or something inside. We could have tried for that. That was close. Two karma after every battle. Sure. Yeah, hook me up. Give me the goods. Yes. Yeah, probably. Alright, that's slightly better than normal since we've got the bonus on it. I guess that's the one we take. Keep the level low. This is regular Glacia. She's a little less horrifying. Still has many similar bits of rudeness. Oh, good God. I say that as I immediately die to her. Holy crap. I think the movement was a bad idea. I was too fast. It's 40 pixels. 30, yeah. And I mean, sure. Yeah, this is a good one to have unlocked just so we know that's a mediocre 2-star. Indeed, kitty, indeed. You saw my hesitation with taking. I'm like, yeah, sure. Should have trusted the gut, I guess. I don't want the helper damage up. It's not good. I don't really want that either. I think this is a bit of an easier fight for this character. Not like a lot easier. This is still not the easiest stuff to dodge, but... Crap. Wiggly worm crap. It's wrecking me. We are fighting a sprinkler, yes, Strive-Senpai. Exactly correct. Rude as sprinkler. Alright, well, we healed up the damage we took, pretty much. Alright, so that's actually decent. It's not, like, great, but it's decent. Man, the, item drops you get with this character are even more swingy with the other characters, probably. But that's more like plus 12% damage. And Molten Viral's a nice opponent, mostly. Oh, good guy. Get to your next phase. I like it when you have, you give me more oh god. Give me more targets. Then we can DPS down fast enough that it's great. Charge shots don't have unlimited range, they only shoot like 50% further than my feathers, right? Like, I kinda gave up using them because they just didn't have that much more range. Well, these are highly disappointing. Well, Hades still probably easier than Null Glacia. Oh, okay, like, it's shooting out, I think because of the feather shots, it, made it look like it was shooting out, like, an aura around it that was ending sooner. No, it still goes across the screen. I'm just wrong. The visual tricked me. Take out at least one more of these. Okay. Yeah, the fact that it's like sparkling around it as it went made it look like it stopped sooner to me for some reason. Charge time reduced. Sure. Did we go gray screen again? Cupcast has not been happy tonight. Well... Just having heart shots will increase my charge attack DPS a lot too, I believe. I mean, I do kind of agree with the premise of it being kind of bad to pick that up because it dilutes your item pool, but I think I still gotta here. Like, let's see, that's at 45. Like, we need the heal, we need to not increase the level. We need everything on offer here. Good God. I don't like that it, like closes in on you. I think that pattern should be changed a little bit. Like, you're already probably getting wrecked because you're being shot at in a very enclosed area, but if you manage to survive that, you shouldn't be just auto-dunked on. Oh, I just kind of assumed it had restabilized. I guess it had not. That sucks. Drumsticks. I haven't gotten that one before. Feather rate. We got our heal at least. Forbidden Forest. I'm not familiar with that. Did it clean up on the grayness here? Comes in at base 21 on the heart shots, huh? Unclear if just picking up heart shots increase the charged attack DPS, because we also got a shot rate increase on the feather shots. Hey there, Gagarax. For a bit, is it still having issues, man? Comcastic. I'll give it a moment to try to at least pop back up to a vaguely reasonable bit rate. Like, this looks fine on a stable screen, but once we're in game, it'll be bad. Greetings, Swirlian. Well, you can only if you know the following pattern, Squirrelian, because the situation I'm talking about, you're completely, like, you see the line of the enemy's attack, and it's like, you move into the kind of safe circle in the middle, but then once it moves after that, there is flat no escape without taking damage. It always like completely crushes the circle, and I don't think that's good. I should make a note on that, probably. Let's see, what were our other notes? Oh yeah, more meaningful defense weakness values. and that was Sandrum or whatever. Shouldn't crush you in the I don't know, middle circle thing pattern. Nice, Robust. I hope you enjoy playing the 49th best indie game of the decade. Hey, Khadgar, we did the countdown last stream. Like you can see the countdown. We're not playing them all. We are not playing them all. Well, yeah, but you only know, like, knowing the movement doesn't help that, Squirrelian, because it still just relies knowing in advance that it's not safe. And it feels like it's kind of double punishing. Because you're already trapped in the middle in a very hard to dodge, like, tight fire, like, barrage. But then it's just gonna crush you and do damage to you anyway. Well, we full heal after that. So that's a little bit of an amusing option. Oh, that's heart shot speed. Yeah, it dilutes the pool a lot, doesn't it? Because you even get that junk. Longer immunity after a hit and a heal. Man, I guess we just take our pile of heals, or do we just fight the unknown boss? I guess... I mean, what's our goal here? We did skip number 50, but I can see how that is an assumption, Khadgar. I mean, we are bolstering all of our defenses with this, which is not irrelevant. It's just not exciting. This is a hard enemy to be close to. No, Glacier is a hard enemy in general. Unknown is unknown, it turns out. Alright, well, as long as we don't die, we heal. If I can stay on top of these, then we can, although it's hard when they're that far back. Crap. Really? I was incredibly confident that could not hit me. It was so far away. Was there another bullet that just blended in with the background, or? Because I felt I was super safe where I was at. Like I was aware that I couldn't take any more hits and was ready to bomb if anything got close, but it did not look close at all. That one really surprises me. so free, it turns out, Kitty. Yeah, I almost want to like watch that back and just see what it looked like. Because I assume there must have just been a shot that was completely invisible to me. We need the luck we had the first time we played this character. Now that, oh my god. Okay. There's no shelter here. Ah, crap. Whew. That's terrifying. Die, please. No. I don't want to use a panic. I think we got it. We did. Barely. That's terrifying. How's it going, Indie Game Lover? Thank you kindly for 4 months of support. Hey there, Grey Mac. Alright. Got ourselves a small DPS up here. Get a helper friend or... we take that because Momo is easier. That'll bring our health back to max. Yeah, alright, we'll do that one. Oh, as long as I don't get hurt 3 times. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem against Momo. Actually know if there was a thing for not hitting the pedals, but I kind of think there was, so I'm gonna try to see if we can do that. Pedals being the inside, not the outside, to be clear, considering I've already been focusing the outside stuff. I don't know if there's enough outside stuff to do enough damage for that to work. The last ones are also very hard to actually hit, huh? Especially safely. Yeah, I don't think there are enough. We gotta go in. Although we can do that much damage without popping a pedal. It's still not gonna be enough, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hitting is fine. You just can't break him if what I'm thinking of is a thing. But I'm not sure it is a thing. Ugh. Okay, 5% damage up. Get a couple of panics. That's good. I'm not super excited about any of these. That is a girthy raid. How's it going, Mikan? Thank you kindly for the raid, sir. What were you streaming tonight? Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, I saw that. Is that co-op primarily, or solo also? Like, I know I've seen it in passing, but I don't remember almost any details about it. For those just joining us, this is The Void Rains Upon Her Heart. This is a boss rush roguelike shoot 'em up game. You go through a series of boss fights. You can see our progress indicated at the top there, and each one you have usually a choice between at least a couple bosses, and you kind of choose which one you want to fate based on how hard you think the boss is going to be, and the items that it will give you, and you know, try to survive the whole run. I will be a TDQ, yes. I guess we'll take 2 max health and 5% damage. It ain't exciting. Like, this is like probably a little better, but so the other thing is you can see the monster levels at the top. Higher level is, you know, harder, as you might expect, but additionally taking higher level increases kind of the level of monsters coming up afterwards, so that is some incentive to keep it low as well. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can redeem myself against this colorful catastrophe. You get a nice bit of damage in before it starts doing painful things. It's mostly the second phase that we're afraid of, though. So there's different characters in this game as well. The one we're playing right now we just unlocked tonight, and it involves using very close range feather attacks. Try to keep those orbs down if we can. We're already getting a little pushback. We can also do a charged attack, which on this character is a lot weaker than the close range attack, but it still does some damage. And, alright. Feel a little redeemed against that character now, or that boss. What was our bonus thing for? Oh, just 100 of its paint orbs across multiple metals. We can find a blot of paint gift now, sure. Alright, that's real weak. That's good-ish. So, I mean, that's 0.5 damage up, which is gonna be pretty sizable DPS increase. Not that sizable. It's like 11% or something. Not bad though. 11% plus an unknown compared to kinda garbage. And this is probably just as easy of a fight with this character, hopefully. Time to eat my words, but... being able to focus down like that. Ow! That saw early is nice. Oh god. Completely lost track of the bullets. It's already dead. So, not great, but not terrible. Okay. So our charge shots can charge a little faster. Scissors gives us a panic, which is decent. Void defense and a heal is fine. I guess we'll let's fight the unknown monster. Combo is not uninterrupted, but mostly uninterrupted. Like you have a, I believe 1 second buffer that like the enemy needs to be taking damage constantly with no more than a 1 second gap in between. But notably, the game accounts for the enemy doing weird patterns that would make that impossible. So, like, if you see the enemy's health bar at the, or the like health/combo bar at the bottom go like yellow-orange, that means that it's basically that timer's paused, so that like when some enemies are doing like weird like fly off the screen sort of attacks and stuff, it doesn't count against you for combo. You also lose the combo if you take a hit. Alright, what is this? This is Manavai. A different version of Hades, it appears. So I'm not sure we're gonna regret not killing those back things that I'm afraid to get close to. It's like popping out in spikes. It doesn't even look like it's damage. It's kind of funny. Okay, blew up a pile of blood. Is that just gonna keep raining? Oh god. Raining down, because I killed that thing? Is it actually bad for me to kill the things in this fight? Maybe. Oh, but no, we still do a second phase thing here. So, a little more unclear. What I'm alluding to is there's another somewhat similar monster that if you don't kill its back orbs, it has a more powerful second phase that both takes less damage and has extra helpers to attack with. Crap! Now I need a heal. a little bit. Could maybe use a heal. Hey, damage up if we're low health. Well, maybe that's good. Otherwise, we do have a heal over here against a harder enemy with worse other. I think I just take the damage. Damage 75% up if we're low health. Okay, that's indicating that. They actually been pretty kind. Okay. Now we do tons of damage. And then we die on this fight, probably. Let's see. Small heal. Okay, like... oh, apparently you can actually... oh. We get a 50% heal and a 100% heal, but only if we don't get hurt, which, you know, getting hurt would kill us in this case. Do not get hurt once locking up a heal is just a little amusing in general. Alright, well, I mean, Momo's one of the easier opponents for us, but it is still level 10. This is still scary. Hey there, Hiba. Dance battle. Alright, let's dance. I wasn't actually sure if I had another panic left or not. Alright. Alright, give that overheal. Expert level affection. What is that for, I wonder? Oh, 100% combo on a high level fight, okay. A 2-star quick gift, huh? Alright, well, we're healthy. We just lost our damage. Which is a little unfortunate, but feather range up is good. Unknown. I mean, we are at 125. It's not like our DPS is complete trash, but... Our charge shot DPS is actually not too bad either at this point. Interesting. I wonder... Oh, the charge shot might benefit from this even when it's not active or something. Charge shot's DPS calculation's kind of complicated and weird. Alright, keep in mind, charge shots are reasonable. So this is like a... Given that it works at range also, probably about a 25% DPS, so... This is hard to measure. But having that extra range is pretty good. I don't actually know which of these fights is harder. We haven't seen this one yet tonight, which is some reason to choose it, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we get an unknown 3 thing there. Let's see, can that be anything I actually care about? I don't know if I've got the 3-star damage one radiated, so it might actually be able to be plus 9% damage. It's probably just something like plus 3 karma or something dumb like that. And I have to also not get hurt, which is far from a sure thing. Nine karma. Well, it's not karma for one fight, though. I tried to panic there, so fortunate I still didn't get hit. Probably gonna hit in this mess, though. Getting hit also increases our DPS because we start with a little helper friend that only comes out when we take damage. It's like, I'm just gonna stay here, I think we'll kill you fast enough. Alright, good show. Oh, 3 panics. Yeah, 3 panics would have been real good. Real good. But we got helpers stay close together and helper damage up. Sure. Not much. Unknown 2-star. We could full heal after the fight as long as we're not dead, and still have pull up panic afterwards. Could also get more feather rage up. Although I think against the boss sometimes well, depends on what boss we're fighting, I guess, huh? There's some merit to almost all of these picks. I should also note for people that have come in more recently that we only unlocked the hardest difficulty tonight as well. This is our first time playing on that, or first couple of runs on it anyway. Alright, are we taking that one, or... Null Glacier is pretty rude. It's probably either the first one or the last one. It's fair, Craig. It's fair. No, the difficulty we actually unlocked normally. The character we coerced the game for, I would say. Is the only unradiated one of these the 3 panics? Because 3 panics would be real good. If we could get the combo, then we pretty much full heal afterwards. Which is also good. That's a tough pick, because this would also, like, if that is the case, this is also 3 panics. And then we heal, and then we have the feather range up. Like, this is better rewards, but it also increases the enemy level. That might just be the way to go. So we got... 13% more damage from burn? Okay. And it does, yeah, apply to my feather shots, I assume. It just had a vague standard attack, so... Let's do it. I don't have any panics left. I realized after I just tried to use one again. Oh my god, I can't avoid any of that. What am I supposed to do? Good God! Level in Sentinel is a nightmare. I don't know how to weave through that at all. Just down and out on that. Nice and quick like. A glistening heap of gifts. Oh, 3 reds was another option for that. Alright, let's get the 3 panics unlocked so we know when we're finding that, because that's actually good. Don't worry about it, Crota. Don't worry about it. I mean, it certainly has nothing to do with our like clearly amazing fight against this Synchron in quick play. It has nothing to do with that. It recalculates my level, did it really? I went back down to level 14! That's funny. Let's see, does that mean it has... Yep, we can't fight level 7. It's interesting. That doesn't stay unlocked. There's some other calculation internal that prevents that. Bizarre. Have a good night, kitty. Yeah, because this, it recalculated this down to 27,000. That's interesting. Like, how does it determine that 27,643 is, as high as it should reasonably be or something? Like, what's the meaning of that number? It's not like that's like a 2 byte would be 65,000, or if it was signed it'd be still like 32,000, right? So it's not that. I just wonder why that is the number that's the cap, right? Like, I'm not surprised there's a cap, I'm just wondering why that's the number that is the cap. For those that weren't here earlier, we teased the system to get 500,000 score on this one, just to skip unlocks that we didn't want to deal with. If you notice, like, a near perfect score is about 3,100, but it still allows it to go to 27,000, but it's reset down to 27,000 from our 500,000. So... I don't know what the meaning of that number... I almost want to, like, look up that number. Is there some meaning to this number? 27643. Cryptic crossword number 27,000. Brings up a bunch of addresses. That doesn't seem likely to be a relevant number. Weird. I could just like send Virals a message and be like, hey, so what's the meaning of 27,643? They might not know, though. It's very possible they don't actually know, like, that number wasn't like picked intentionally. It was just some odd bit that came from some way that something was coded.